Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming at you with another upload, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25, testing the new patch for NBA 2K25 with the Minnesota Timberwolves, my NBA games. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also, comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also, follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Lakers. Welcome, everyone. Here it is. So much.
Hold on. Let me just do something real quick before starting the game. Just gotta check something real quick. Alright, let's get to the action.
Many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And the look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at point guard. Back to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the triple. McDaniels with the rebound. From deep, Conley nails it from 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. And stolen by Edwards.
I never
Right side Reed. Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. And here's Doncic outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Randle can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Vanderbilt, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Right wing, he shoots it. The shot by Conley, no good. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doncic, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
For 3, Randle. Doncic grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8 points. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Playing like they're never missing. They have that.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Minnesota again missing. The Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hayes. He tries for 3. Offensive board. Outside, Ingles to halt the run. Rebound, the Lakers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Outside Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. With 3, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. James with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by James. 10 points for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And he gets the bucket.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
I'm liking it. Okay, 2K. I see what you delivered.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect checked in for Hayes. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Good on the jump shot.
Oh boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
And here's Reeves outside. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of...
I see what you're doing.
Pass to Conley. Takes the 3. Nails it from the arc. Conley's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one's good. James.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Gotta get
shot by Conley. No good. James outside.
This is a very good game, man.
And it's James with the jam.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers.
Just gotta get good at the game. Sometimes it's not a game.
It's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he lays it up and in. Alexander Walker's gotten his third basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. With the floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable in either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Reeves checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Lets it go. James can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Back to James. And it's James inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Shannon. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Lakers lead by 8. The open shot by Reeves. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's McDaniels on the wing. Check by James. Here's Shannon. Drills it from deep. Shannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Back to James. The 3. LeBron fires and hits the 3.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vincent outside. Outside Reeves. Inside. Vincent outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Shannon. Hachimura with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got 8.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside. Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. McDaniels from long range. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The next checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. Some changes for Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 7. 1:16 left in the half. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. Here's the three. Minot pulls it in. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Doncic. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
You asked for it. Here they are. The Lakers bench team. Enjoy.
The Lakers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
I like it.
Ingles from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
James, that's good.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pure from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game. For 3, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whatever they can.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for them. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Now an update on Rui Hachimura from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
James against McDaniels. And that one's good. James.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's all right.
11-point game.
Watch
And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low scoring totals.
Missed it.
The Lakers lead by 13. Tries again. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Randall, and he drives in, and he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of
They
it.
don't tell you what was fixed.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt.
Yes.
Shot from 12.
Fix something, say
Kicks it to
that.
Doncic. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
How are we supposed to know? Fix something.
for Minnesota. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James, that's good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Launches the three. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Timberwolves trail by 11. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one. Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he drops it first. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
2K. This new patch is fire.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And Doncic launches from deep. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Hachimura against Gobert. Here's lineup. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles shooting a disappointing 38%. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best he needs to be. He absolutely has a switch that gets full when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Slams it down with 2 hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Finney Smith comes in for Hayes, and Connect subbed in for James. It's McDaniels on the wing. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 10. He takes it in. And it's Connect missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And here's Edwards outside. And Reeves pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Over Edwards. Second chance effort. No one near him. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Connect. Reeves has got 13.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball. Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. He was all alone on that one. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Knocks down the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves trail by 10. On the court for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at power forward. Sinks it from distance.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And there's James from the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not pushing anything.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half, a strategy they hope will help them close ground.
Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
The three, DiVincenzo knocks it down from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
James against Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
James against McDaniels. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Reed against Hayes. James outside from behind the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 15. McDaniels from long range. And he scores. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A shot by James, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Randall, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
An intense player on the board. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
James against McDaniels, and here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Lakers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
McDaniels can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Doncic. James outside to the inside. Reeves powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Julius Randle.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
So we see the Lakers taking the W.
And that's going to do it for this broadcast. If you're new to the broadcast, live stream, or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.